Hey, what's up, y'all? I want to jump on here right quick, man, to help you to set up your business properly. So many people are getting turned down by these lenders because they're not setting their business up properly, like they're not passing the lender compliance. So certain things that you have to do before you even apply for funding, that's so important. This is most probably the most important part of when you're establishing your business is the lender compliance. So these are the most important things to do before you apply for funding. And the number one thing is having a proper name. That's very important. Your name, you don't want the name, say, transportation or credit repair, or, you want to keep it very generic, like I use consulting, I use enterprise, things like that. So, one of my businesses, Rob Brown Consulting, but under it is different types of businesses that I put under it because when I go for funding, I don't want them to turn me down because I'm using a Rod Brown Credit Repair, Rod Brown Funding Company, Rod Brown Transportation Trucking, and those type of businesses. So make sure that your business has the proper name when you are applying for credit. The second thing is address. Address is so important. Don't use your home address. A lot of people, you can use it in the beginning, but after a while they want you to use like a brick and mortar. So a lot of times what we use is virtual addresses, and we use the virtual address because we want to let the vendors know that we're serious about our business. So get a virtual address. You got Opus, you got Regents, so many places you can go to get a virtual address. So get your virtual address like a brick and mortar. If you got to get a brick and mortar, get a brick and mortar. But a lot of times what I use is a virtual address. I work from home, but I use a virtual address for my address. The third thing is a business phone number. Don't use your personal phone number. Get a business phone number. It's very important. If you don't, they're gonna stip you. They're gonna look at you and give you a call. And say, why you have this regular phone number? So get a business phone number. It's very important. The fourth thing is getting a business email. Man, you gotta look professional. You gotta look professional. They want to see that you're a professional business. You don't want the Gmails, you don't want the Hotmails, you want at info, whatever your business name, something like that. That makes you look more professional to the lenders when they give you this money because after Corona, they really tightened down on a lot of things, man, because a lot of fraud was going on. So make sure you get the business address proper business address. The fourth thing is website. And what I'll say, you can use a website or sometimes we call it the landing page. Website or landing page. Basically, because when they pull you up in the database, they want to see, are you doing what you're saying you're doing in business? They're not going to give you money if you don't have a professional website. So get a website. I have this company that they built a whole website for me for 7 days. In 7 days, they say they do it in seven, but they did it in three. And it's a professional website, and they charge me like $200. You can get a landing page. You can go to Fiverr, get somebody to build a landing page just for your website. It'll probably you can get someone to do it for like $50, something like that. It's not that expensive. So get your website, because it's very important. It's very important. And also register with 411. Register your business with 411. That's very important because they want to see that you have almost like a social media presence. So register with 411. And I'm going through steps. You probably saying, when are we going to apply for with the Secretary of State and to get our E&I number? You do that now. See, once you got all that stuff in order, Once you have your proper name, your address, your phone number, your email, your website, your registering with 411, now we're going to go and get the business entity. Then we're going to go get the ENI number. That's when you go get those at the end, because you want to have all that information before you apply for those. You want to have the address. You want to have the email. So when you register your business, you don't have to go back and change it. Because see, a lot of us, we're doing it in different orders. What we're doing is we're getting the business Secretary of State, the ENI number, then we're going to get an address. No, get all that stuff in the beginning. Get it in the beginning, and then you don't have to go back and change it because most of the times the lender's going to tell you you're not qualified because you don't meet the lender compliance because you're not structured right. These addresses are different. You're using a home address. You don't have a business phone number. You don't have a business email, and you got to go back and change it. So now you go get the Secretary of State, go to whatever state you're in. Then you go with the ENI number. Then what after you do that, now you go open up your bank accounts. And I'm gonna give you a little strategy on after you open your bank. Go also open up bank accounts. So I want you to go open up bank accounts for your business for three business bank accounts. One with the national bank, such as the Bank of America, Wells Fargo, because they're national. The second one is a regional bank. Regional banks are like PNC, Truist, things like that. And credit union. The third one is credit union. That's the most valuable one. Navy Federal, South Carolina, credit union. Whatever state you're in, you also have the credit union. And the reason why we use credit unions because they give the best rates. They give you the best, even if you're looking to get a car loan, anything, credit unions, they give you the best rates, man. It's more, I call it more family oriented to help you in the process of getting to that next level. And then after you set that up, man, now if your personal credit's right, everything's in place, now it's time for you to go get funding. So now it's time for you to go ask for some credit. Now it's time for you to go ask for some credit. So if this video been helpful to you, man, like it, share it, subscribe to it, my channel. Man, I want to really be a blessing to you, man. I really want to help you get your business funding, personal credit, whatever you need to get to that next level, getting your business to the next level. Because a lot of us, we're capped out because we don't have enough capital to keep going. But once you set this up right the first time, I'm telling you, the sky's the limit. So let's do it the right way the first time. And don't have to go back and double check. So I want us to really tap into this wealth. It's so much money being given to business these days. I had one client a couple weeks ago, we gave him $50,000 for his business. Another one, $25,000. And you could be you. Maybe you need to start off with 10 or 15 or $20,000 just to get started, just to get some supplies. Maybe you need vendor credit, whatever you need. But you got to start some way. And so I want y'all to understand that setting up your business the right way will save you a lot of time and create generational wealth for your family. Y'all be blessed.